Okay, this is HoloPedal, and I'm going to do a basic Photoshop tutorial for you today. So I'm going to do about how to touch up this image. So this image is also already very good. It's clear. It was done with a DSLR by either myself or my dad, I'm not sure which, because we were sharing that camera, and this was taken in Tasmania. But there's a number of things we can quickly do to make this image a lot better. So I thought I'd go through a couple of the things you can do, just as a start off and getting used to using Photoshop just to do things. So first thing we can go is go to Image, Adjustments, and Levels, and we can click Auto. Or if you're feeling a little bit more advanced, you can go Image, Adjustments, Level, and click on the little black eyedropper there, and try and pick out an area in the image which is black, and then try and pick out an area in the image which is white. In some cases this may be harder or difficult depending on the picture, but I think going with auto at the moment is probably good enough. So then we can go Image, Adjustments, and one of the most famous ones, Brightness Contrast, which is used in just about every imaging program. So from this point we can put the brightness up, put the contrast up, and try and make a generally slightly clearer image. So now I've got a very bright, very clear image. And now we can use this as it is, or continue on and try something else. So one thing I thought I'd go through, which is the thing that is probably the easiest to use in Photoshop and has a very pronounced effect, is how to use filters. And there's a whole little button here dedicated to filters, and filters was the thing I first started experimenting with. So I'm going to go Filter Gallery, which is just all of those filters that were listed out put into a gallery form, so you can go through and check out each one. So now this is zoomed in at 100%, so what we're going to do is go Fit in View so we can see the whole image. And we'll try clicking on one of these to see what the look of it is. So here's Cutout, so it'll give a interesting effect of itself, or Post Edges. So you can feel free to go around and experiment with some of these filters to get a kind of really artistic, kind of experimental look to show off some of your photos. There's a very dark one, Glass. So as you go through, you'll see there's a lot of different ones you can use, and each one will have, whoa, that looks really good, will look better on other ones. For example, using glowing edges on a portrait would probably not look so great, but with something like that which has very interesting edges, it has a very interesting effect. Stained glass. So you can go through and try some of these different ones. One of my favourites just generally is poster edges, so I'm going to stick with that. And so now we have our image, and I'll just go and I'll go. So I'll just move that out of the way. So that's our image now, and that's how it looked before. So as you can see, it's a major improvement on an image that when you probably looked at it, probably thought it looked pretty okay. Or even just without the filter on it, from after to before. And just because I'm at 4 minutes, I thought I may as well just go through one other thing. So I'll just leave that filter off for the moment, and we go Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to go Photo Filter, which is a different type of filter. And from here we can add a slight colour over the top of our image. So for example, let's say we want to make it look like more like a warmer day. We can do it like that, but obviously it looks a bit strange because it doesn't look like it's a warm place with all the clouds, and so you can go a cooling filter. And obviously that one looks a bit strange, but it's just going through and finding one that looks good. Also you can go the red, orange. So you can go through and experiment with a lot of these things. So 2 things to go through is go through photo filters and the filter gallery there. So I'm just going to cancel on that and put that on. Actually I prefer it plain, so I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to go File, Save As, and I'll save my image. I just by default put the quality at the highest level, though if you're after quality it's probably best not to save in JPEG, but that's another topic for another day. So that's how to do some basic touching up on a photo of that description. Until next time.